Hey everybody, today is 13th of June, and I'm about 207, 208 right now, so yeah, I'm so fat, but I really don't care. Alright, where to start? Okay, the title of this is obviously haters. Usually I blog about my weight progress, and usually I go on about that, but I feel I need to address some things. Why do people hate? The biggest reason is because somebody's views are different, or their looks are different, or they don't meet your criteria of what is normal. One hater in particular kind of struck me as, it's a nice way to put it, I guess, pretty much like Hitler. I don't know a nice way to really put this, but they sent me a message saying because I'm pro-Anna and pro-Mia, meaning I am for anorexia and for bulimia, that I deserve to be shot. Okay, where to begin with this one? Okay. Just because my views are different from yours doesn't mean that I deserve to be shot. And if you think I deserve to be shot, or you know I deserve to be shot, then why don't you come out here and do it yourself? You can email me and ask me for my address, and, go for it. I mean, seriously, because I know you won't do it. So why hate? I mean, does it really make you feel that much better to say that I deserve to be shot, or because somebody else deserves to be shot? I mean, it's not just because their views are different, and I understand if you don't agree with somebody, but then that's what you say. You say, I disagree with what you believe in. But you don't sit there, make an ass out of yourself, and, call them every name that pretty much everybody else has used. You can't even come up with something that, you've thought up yourself. And you just sit there and call somebody a name or whatever. I mean, are you 12? Are you 10? I mean, seriously. And what's kind of really particular is most of the people who hate, they don't even have a picture of themselves. So I wonder why. But, you get the people that are hating on other people who are, fat, too thin, anorexic, bulimia, homosexual, a different race, and it varies. I mean, it really varies. Everybody's different, and just because one little thing is different, or it could be a huge thing that's different, you're going to find a reason to hate that person. And I'm not asking you to, just to agree with everybody, I'm not asking you to agree with everybody or be a doormat or anything like that, but what I am saying is, stop the hating. And I understand that some people have those days where they kind of like hate the world and whatever. I mean, I have those too, but I do keep most of my stuff to myself. Actually, I pretty much do keep it to myself. And I'm not asking you to not express yourself or anything like that, but just think about how you're wording your words. And, I got a lot of friends who are homosexuals, and I really don't appreciate people saying, oh, well, you're a faggot, and you deserve to be shot because you're gay, and because it's against God's ways, and yada yada. Isn't it against God's ways to hate, too? I mean, hello? And on top of all this, I got another person who's like, oh, well, you're an anorexic wannabe because you're over 200 pounds. Oh my God, are you serious? I'm what they call an extremeness. I can never say that word right. I went from being a binger to an anorexic in the mind. I dropped from being almost 200 or being almost 300 pounds to, almost 200. I'm like 207 right now. And today I'm fasting. Today's my first day fasting, because I'm actually going to try to fast for as long as I can. Not longer than 3 days, I don't think. But I have fasted before, and, when it all started with me being anorexic and stuff like that is when I was, 300 and I was losing the weight and stuff, and I started doing it the healthy way, dieting and exercising, yada yada yada. And I started becoming really obsessive over my figure, and really obsessive over the numbers on the scale, and really obsessive over all that stuff. And even now I don't see a difference in my weight. I still feel like I'm like, honestly, I feel like I'm 800 pounds, but you know, just because I'm not 90 pounds doesn't mean I'm not anorexic, doesn't mean I'm not bulimic, doesn't mean anything. And there's a lot of skinny people out there who are bingers, you know. I'm not going to name names, but I know 2 of them. And, at most. And, or at least, I mean, you have to excuse me being spacey. I have so much words to say, but I just don't know how to word them, because, I mean, usually I'm really happy and bubbly and stuff like that, and I'm a very, down-to-earth, loving person, but I just can't believe that somebody would just hate the way they do, and to just tell somebody they deserve to be shot just because of their views. I mean, I don't know. One thing I would like to make clear, though, is the reason why I'm for, you know, Anna and Mia, is because the simple fact I'm for somebody feeling happy for themselves. And, you know, you do whatever you need to do to feel happy for yourself, because then I know you won't be a hater. Usually when people hate, they're not happy with themselves, and, you know, you always hear that from teachers growing up, and from your parents and your aunts and uncles and grandparents, that, oh, they're just downgrading you because they're not happy with themselves. And honestly, they're right. Why else would they tell you that? And, you know, if you feel the need that you need to hate, then be happy with yourself then. You know, stop putting your unhappiness on other people. You know, it's because they're on the rise of feeling better about themselves doesn't mean that you need to stop them and degrade them, because most of the time you push them harder. So, you know, your words are just nothing. You know, instead of hating, why don't you just love? You know, loving is so much better. You know, the world's already gone to crap, you know, for the past couple years, and it doesn't help that you're sitting here hating on people for, you know, not even, well, I don't think you should hate for any reason, but, well, except, like, if you're, like, a child molester, then, yeah, I do think that you need to, go in the chair, but that's not my place to say. Sorry, I'm chapstick. My lips are really chapped. But, I don't know. I don't know what to say with haters and everything, and, you know, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're going to have haters. And, you know, I've been finding that out the hard way. You know, when I was in high school, I had haters when I was in high school, and that's when I was happy with my life. In the time frame, a couple of years in between, you know, high school and now, when I was unhappy, I didn't have any haters. Now that I'm starting to get happy with my life, I'm getting haters. It's kind of funny how they come around when you're becoming happy with your life. So anywho, I think that's about it. So instead of being a hater, be a lover. You know, be the change you want to see in the world. If you want the world to be a shithole, then keep hating. But if you want to see the world a better place, then I would suggest you start loving, and I suggest you start now. You guys have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.